Yo, guys, what is up? It's your old buddy here, Zach the Incredible Impression. Time for another Drive Time Live. Hit the nursery with me today, and no Walmart, but nursery's good, and then that's it. So just join me for the drive to and from, and let's chit chat, shall we? Give some people a little time to comprehend that I'm live and join. Let me reposition this, guys. There we go. Yo, what's up, Mr. Lampy? Howdy. Well, howdy do. A very howdy do to you too. You too. Yes, sir, Lantern, you're right. Incredible driving. Now, as you all know, I didn't go live for the last 3 days because on Friday, little something, little riff happened. That's over and done with. Saturday, I went to the guitar show. Sunday which was yesterday, John, Dave, Tina, James, Mike, and we went down to Jeff's Con. And yes, everything is incredible. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let it all out. Okay, Steve. You idiot! You bumbling, idiotic bonehead! Shout out to the 4 people watching right now, and thank you for the 1 like. Man, I'm setting a record here. Hope you guys had a chance to look at the vlogs from this weekend. Believe it or not, yesterday, I actually had to do a separate intro to the second part of the vlog because I did not realize I was going to have to turn it into a 2-part vlog. So I just stepped into my bathroom, up against the wall where there was a nice little echo there. And I was able to do it there. Hi, Amy Coleman. How are ya? So I had to do a second intro. But I hope you guys got to see it. And I hope you guys will get to see the guitar show. Now, the guitar show was pretty damn awesome. I will say that. I'm doing good. Just doing my daily drive stream. Hey, Jen. How's it going? Everybody looks forward to these drive time lives, and I felt like I let you all down over the weekend and stuff. So I actually was not going to do a drive time live today, but I figured you guys might be upset at me if I didn't. Oh, nice. That's cool. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh, well, thanks, Amy. I appreciate that. Oh, I know. I can't go back, though, Cobra. I can't go back. It was only for Saturday and Sunday. I did look at a couple of the amps, but unfortunately, I didn't look at every single one of them because I don't know. It must be something with my visual focus because the guitars were up here at eye level and I didn't really even bother to look down, which I feel bad about. Lantern's not spamming nonsense. At least I don't see him doing that. Or do you mean on Discord? Is that what you mean, Jucifer? I'm an amp guy, Cobra. It's just I'm very limited on the style of amps I choose. I mean, I'll be honest. My main amp that I will use is a Vox. Yeah, Vox is the one that I mainly use. It's just got that beatly guitar sound. No, what I want to do though is if you guys saw the vlog, so you'll know I was talking about the Leslie pedal simulator, and I was also talking about the Vox Tone Lab. I mean, I also found out that my friends, Rain, a tribute to the Beatles, they actually use the Fractal Axe simulator. They were using the Frac Axe 2, but I think now that everything is so evolved and advanced, I think they're now using the Fractal Axe 4 or something, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to ask them. But somebody commented on the second part of my vlog and said that one of the Gretsch guitars that I documented was the one that he bought then. We're headed back to the nursery, Jen. Good old Drive Time Lives. I got enough for myself for the weekend, this past weekend, because I knew I wouldn't be home in time from everything to go. Yep, daily weed run. Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Yes, ma'am, Kate. Nursery run. Whee! How you doing, Kate? So, guys, ooh, they're having some, no, hell no, I ain't going on no daggum Ferris wheel. You know, they put that thing up at an hour in the parking lot. You guys ever had to put a stereo system together in an hour? You got parts left over. No, thank you. So I went in to see my therapist this morning, and I was talking about what transpired over the last week. Before I could even get two sentences in, she looks up at me and says, "Okay, I'm gonna need to bring my colleague in here." I'm like, okay. So she goes out, she gets her colleague and brings her in. I'm like, what's the point of this? You know, you've never brought someone in before. She goes, well, it's become apparent, it's become obvious that your mind is like a bad neighborhood. You should never go in there alone. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Hey, Walter, just shooting the shit, you know, the usual, heading on a weed run. Why don't I just freaking call, I know, yeah, everybody says it on the Discord. Why don't I just call it the Daily Drug Buy? I don't know, Pixel. They always have a lot of good ones in there. They have new ones every single day, so I try to keep my varieties open. I will tell you one thing they had was Trapper OG. That's got like a freaking that's got like some sort of like a sweet sugary powder over the top of it. It's not cocaine, I'll tell you that. Because I only have a certain budget every day, Walter. And stuff's expensive, man. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Plus, if I didn't go every day, I couldn't bring you guys these drive lives. So I hope that justifies it. As I said, sometime soon, I need to take you guys on a drive through the villages. See how many old folks we can see on walkers. Daily job runs, daily weed runs, same thing. Not really, but man, my lip is cracked on the bottom. My bottom lip is cracked. Stupid dry stuff. Oh yeah, I used to do that. Hey, what's up, Robbie? How's it going, man? Pick Rob. How have you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Pick Rob in the house. That's right, Jen. Is that right, Lantern? That's right, y'all. Oh, does Visions have a new shirt? Can I do my John Fierce impression? Well, hell yeah! Booyah! Shunk! Yeah, one thing I learned when we're at the cons and stuff, after hanging out with Fierce for so many times, I finally realized if I lose him in a crowd, there's one way to find him. Listen for his voice and follow it. That man's got an amplified voice, and he's got a very distinct voice, so you can always find him. Thank you for the 4 likes. And guys, I want to be the first ones to tell you. Oh no, he doesn't fight. Pixel, he doesn't fight. I will tell you this though. What the fuck was I trying to say? I forget. Oh boy. No, but I was talking to Fears earlier today, and I said I might not do my drive time live. And he said, no, you should do it, man. You should go for it. Everybody loves that. Oh, and here's what I was going to say. So I will give Fears a shout out for encouraging me to do my stream today, because I'm totally exhausted, you guys. I really just wanted to sleep in and, you know, just be mellow for the day, and, you know, didn't feel like doing a damn thing today, but I still got up. I still went out. How is Fears a hypocrite, Jen? I know you and him have been having some beef between each other, but I don't know the full details. But yet again, it's none of my business. So I was just saying, I know you and him have some sort of a rift going on. But no, Fears is going live tonight. I don't know what time he said, probably around 5 or 6 maybe. Don't quote me on that. But Fears has really good live streams in the evening. And I will tell you guys, yesterday's meal at Ruby Tuesdays I enjoyed it, but the steak was extremely tough. Even though I got it medium rare, it was not tender. It was really chewy and hard to bite through. So I don't think I'll have a steak anymore at Ruby Tuesdays. Extremely incredible. That's right, Lantern. That's right, brother. Everybody was asking me to play WTBS on my, what was it? People, I think it was actually on Yak Stream or something. People were asking me to play WTBS. Or no, it was here. Or KTBS. Thank you, Jen. KTBS. And, yep, Pixel, working hard for your channel 3, KTBS. Now, everybody was telling me to play it, but that's Lantern's thing. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a nap at the end of the day. Well, not the end of the day. That's going to bed at night. But I think I will go to bed kind of early tonight and get a good amount of sleep. No, I won't. I won't play Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. By the way, as I said on Facebook, I said it on Fear's live stream last night. I know it's Groundhog Day and everything, and I grew up in Pennsylvania, so I mean I know what it's like, what it means to people for Groundhog Day. But here's what I'm saying: what is the point of having it every year? All they do is they awake some poor, warm groundhog from his hibernation. They scare the shit out of him. They bring him out of his little log base only to hold him up in the air and then pull out a scroll. Some idiot in a top hat and a phony mustache and tuxedo pulls out a scroll that's probably made on parchment paper and reads, Punxsutawney Phil has said that there will be 6 more weeks of winter. It's always 6 more weeks of winter. Why on earth do you do that? Tradition? Oh, tradition my ass. Leave that poor motherfucker alone. Let him live his life. Seriously. Stop disturbing a poor groundhog every year just to bring him out in front of a crowd and have people cheer and go nuts, swarm him like he's Elvis Presley. Then some dude in a costume says, oh, there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. You better prepare. Seriously. Stupid stuff. Pixel, I'd actually have to say I'm Team Nicki. Especially, and I don't want to get political, but especially since she supports my president. For those of you who are very political, I just want everybody to know I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a proud Republican, a staunch Republican. And if you don't like that, you get the hell out of here right now. That's how I feel. I'm so sick and tired of people judging other people in this world for their political beliefs. So do I, Jen. I also vote for Jesus. Jesus is first, and then Trump. My sentiments exactly, Pixel. Fears voted Clinton. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys are awesome. Poor Fears though. Poor Fears. You know what was funny yesterday, guys? Despite how loud we were all being in Ruby Tuesday, I was very amazed that people in the restaurant didn't turn and look at us or yell at us to keep it down. Because there were a few other people there in the restaurant eating, and two of the families actually had kids with them, and we were being loud. You saw Dave's live. You saw how loud we were being. Yes, I did. I did do the John Fears. That's right, Walter. I did do the John Fears voice. They say, Fears, why don't you do any impressions of Zach? Well, because I'm not an impressionist. That's why. Ha 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 ha. I didn't see no cop anywhere. I didn't see no cop anywhere, Jen. Hey, no problem. I don't like interrupting people. I really don't. I mean, believe it or not, Walter, when Liz and I first hooked up, I interrupted people all the time. And by the grace of God, Liz actually taught me that you cannot interrupt people. You cannot like chime in or whatever out of nowhere. You got to let the person who's talking talk, and then you can say what you want to say. But if the person is not done talking and continues talking, then you give it a minute, and then you wait, and then let them finish. If they finish and you sense that they're done, then you start speaking again, and you can usually get your word in. But that's how I feel about interruptions. I hate it when people interrupt me. I mean, if there's two big pet peeves in my life, it's people interrupting me during conversation, or it's people judging me. And it's people judging me. Judging a book by its cover. But I will be honest, John is doing a little bit better with how he handles the trolls and stuff. So, he's actually been making some progress. No, not picking him up tonight. Unfortunately, punk rock. It is. I told Bree, I'm like, did you hear what your dad said? Dad and I were talking about the other morning. She's like, what about that? Oh yeah, I know, Jen. But I said, did you hear what your dad and I were talking about the other day? She's like, oh, how you exposed him online and everything to your fans and stuff. I was like, I thought you would be upset about over the fact that, people were saying that. She's like, hey, doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't care. At least not in a bad way. So, that's a good thing that she doesn't really, that she believes in truth and honesty. So, she said, hey, you weren't trying to expose him, though. Your fans were just making a civilized point. Yeah, I saw that, Walter. I heard that, too. He was a little upset yesterday, but yet again, I was very irritable as well, because I was standing, after I came out of the bathroom, I was standing there behind the table for like maybe 30 minutes because I kept saying, we got to go, guys, we got to go. And everybody just sat there and talked. Just yip, yap, yip, yap, yip, yip, yip. And it was really all about a bunch of bullshit. It wasn't really anything very substantial or very important. And by that, I mean, guys, I hadn't slept well the night before or Friday into Saturday. I had a really big, a really long weekend planned and stuff. And, you know, I lost sleep and I was very irritable. But I could have done, hey, how's it going? I got family actually over in Ukraine on my grandmother's side. But I was getting pretty irritable, guys. It was a busy weekend, Jen, because you got to understand, I had to get up massively early and I had to drive almost an hour and a half from where I live, first of all, over to get John on Sunday morning, and then I had to drive another like 45 minutes to the con. So, I mean, all the driving and stuff, and then having to get up early today to go down and see my therapist, it was just so, it's very grueling on me. And the reason I lost so much sleep is because I had vlogs to edit. And you guys know me. I will not go to bed without my vlog being edited. Hi, Tina. But yeah, I'm just saying, I was just a little irritable yesterday because I was trying to get going and everybody was just sitting around just talking. And I eventually, when John and I got in the car, I said, hey, you know, I noticed I didn't interrupt or anything, but I was getting quite irritated. He said, oh, why? I said, because I was trying to leave. I was trying to get us going, and everybody was just sitting around, like, yapping. And he was really apologetic. He's like, dude, I wasn't trying to upset you or anything. I was like, I know. It's just I was trying to get going because I'm really tired, and I'm starting to get cranky. And, you know, but yeah. So, but yeah. But other than that, this past weekend was amazing. It really was. Now, I was quite surprised with the turnout that Jeff had yesterday at the con, because we got there around, Tina, what time did we get there? I think you guys got there a few minutes before me and John did. I think it was, the con started at 9. We got there shortly around 9:30. Hey, Mike, how's it going, brother? Hey, Mike, I hope you didn't mind. I don't know if you saw the second part of yesterday's vlog, but when I'm talking to you there in the con and I'm talking about how we actually met, yeah, 9:20-ish, and it was super slammed by that already. I mean, there were people just flooding the convention hall. Yeah, I was going to say, I credited you for it. I didn't know if it was going to be okay with you, but I was probably like, I probably won't mind. But either way, I credited you on the clip. And I realized also in that clip, Mike, you can actually see my roommate. You can see Dave in the clip with me. He's there next to Paul, who was the other promoter with Eddie. Paul was the guy using the cane, and Dave was the one wearing the backwards hat and had the little goatee going on. Whenever he wears a backwards hat, I think of Family Matters. Carl's boss, Lieutenant Murtaugh, how he always would say to people, like thugs and stuff, he'd say, keep it moving, Mr. Backwards Hat. No, that's fine. That's great. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, I'll re-edit the description and I'll post the link in there too. but you can link it. Yeah, I'm doing much better, Tina. I'm just pretty tired, that's all. Yeah, I'm just very tired today. Awesome. Thanks. Oh, and that guy that we saw yesterday, that John was interviewing, click for comic or whatever. I subscribed to his channel, and I gave him a plug in my video. I just got to go back and re-edit the description again and plug his channel in the description. Because by the time I went to upload part 2 last night, I was so tired. I was out of it. I just wanted to hit publish and go to bed. We all did have a long day, Tina. We really did. And I started thinking, when I woke up this morning, and I started thinking, if I'm so tired and losing sleep after just 2 days, how am I going to do an RV schedule thing for 365 days? But I don't know. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. We are back. What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about, Tina? I didn't buy Coke, punk rock. But I do have a bang. So, cheers. So yeah, today's live drive is gonna be kind of quick because I'm gonna spend a little time with Bree this afternoon. We're gonna hang out, probably play some games or something. Oh boy. So, anybody got any good plans coming up this coming weekend? Or for the rest of this week? Oh, that's cool. Where are you guys going to eat, Tina? It's date night for you too. Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry I'm not talking very much anymore, guys. I just all of a sudden got so tired. Just enjoy the drive. Chat in the chat. Hang out. Thank you for the 5 likes. And shout out to all 7 people watching. Oh man, I'm tired. No, I don't need no Crohn's dump. Nap. I ain't got Crohn's. 6 likes. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Ah, man. So, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be able to do a live this coming Sunday either because I will be vlogging. Well, interviewing. This Sunday, I'm interviewing 1964 The Tribute, my good friends, fellow Beatle tribute band. That's absolutely right, Mike. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamer of dreams. Couldn't have said it better myself. Phlegm. Oh, let's see. A, C, phlegm. Welcome back, Mr. Lampy. Oh, I would love to party like back in the day, Robbie. Yeah, Lampy, you gotta teach me how to do that. I lost the touch. Party like a rock star. I wonder if 1964's picture is up on the OBO sign yet. Nope, it's not up yet. Damn it. Ugh. Well, Bones Lafferty and Louis the Lord. Yeah, I'm definitely in need for a nap. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that was Robbie. Pick Rob. Yeah, for some odd reason, I just lost all my energy to talk. That's why I'm like, just staying silent. Hey, Lantern, what's next on the list for Eddie M? Is it KTBS? Up next for Eddie M. Next on the list for Eddie M. Hey, Lantern, I know I can't hear it, nobody else can, but play KTBS for us in spirit. We'll all sing along to it. Huh. You know what? I might only play a game with Bree for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, nice. CVS. That's where I get all my prescriptions from. Well, Correction, I did used to get them from CVS, but for the most part, I get them through my pharmacy where my doctor is, Premier Medical. Oh, and if you guys are wondering about the thumbnail for today's drive, I took that home from my therapist on the Florida Turnpike as I was entering the Villages area. It's right before the exit that I get off on the Turnpike into Sumter County. Who knows? Maybe my next. Who knows? Maybe my next Sunday night stream, whenever I do one next, I'll have. I put a picture on my Facebook last night of the twilight sky that I took. I thought I was getting more of like a deep sunset, but it turned out it looked more like a twilight sunset. So maybe I'll put that on the next thumbnail for my next Sunday night stream. I'm hoping to do one again. As I said, not this Sunday because I have 1964 The Tribute coming up, but maybe next Sunday. Or if I can get it in, I fear, Lampy, I know you go live on Thursday and Friday, and I know Yak goes live on Saturdays, but when does anybody go live on Wednesday nights besides Fears? Isn't that the night that Yak does his Bible studies? Or does he do that on Tuesdays? I forget. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, John and Dave and I still have to do the filming locations from Ernest Saves Christmas. I wanted to do them around Christmas time, but unfortunately Fears had too many backlogs of editing to do. So he had a whole slew of vlogs that he had to edit still, which he's coming along pretty good with. But you guys know me, whenever I go vlogging, when I get home, I cannot even try to sleep until I have the vlogs edited and published, or at least start uploading to the channel. I mean, I kill myself for you guys. So one day when I'm gone, I just hope you guys are happy with what I left you with. Oh, man. I cannot stop yawning. What's that, Tina? I started to hurt me? Do you mean something started to hurt you, or someone started to hurt you? They're going to have the Tri-County Fair over here. And you get to pick your own strawberries. Nice. Watching Boneheads. Oh, you mean from yesterday, Tina, or today? And that's why you're going to CVS. Today. I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. What's Dave doing? Is he taking a nap? And what's James up to? Stupid red lights. Gotta love them, gotta hate them, gotta do everything, each and everything in between. Yeah, I hear what you're saying there. Incidentally, I know you guys were just fucking around with me on Discord about all the inappropriate shit. You guys know I love to joke around, right? And I want you guys to know I'm not offended by the fact that you guys are doing it and pinning it on me. I know you guys like to have fun. I have a great sense of humor. So, I would just never do something like that to someone else. I'm not doing that, Pixel, and you know that. Now, I know you guys are just messing around. See, that's the thing. That's the thing some people envy about me, is that, like, people can fuck with me on social media and all that, and I'll just laugh it off. You know, I'll understand they're just messing around, and I'll play along with it. But then you got other people that, you know, do that to somebody else, and the other person likes to just jump down their throat, go wild, and, you know, tell them to fuck off. Hey, Carly, how's it going? You're just coming in at the tail end of the stream. Well, almost. Not there yet. Did you say hi to your man, Carly? Hey, Lantern, this time around with your stream for the music, pick some. Let's have a throwback, 80s and 90s throwback for the Lantern music this week. Next on the list for incredible aim. Oh, yeah, that's right. James is meeting up there. Sorry, Tina, I'm tired. Not yet. Not yet, Carly. But you drive home a good point. Yeah, man, I ain't so sleepy, man. I could smoke anything and still walk away, man. It'd be no problem at all, man. You know, whenever Tommy and I would say, man, you know, that would be 25 and a half cents in our pockets, man. You know, that's our royalty rate, man. You know, so if we don't, so we try to throw in as many mans as we can, man. You know, isn't that right, man? That's right, man. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, man, you want to get out and walk, man? Hey, you want to get high, man? That's how they do. They got wooden balls, man. I got a joint here, man. I've been saving for a special occasion. Or sorry, man. You know what I was thinking? Does this mean that every time I do my impersonation of Cheech and Chong, I'm going to end up owing them a royalty rate for every man I throw out? Is that what that's going to mean? You know, I said that to my producer friend out in LA. And by the way, I messaged him and told him I wasn't going to be out in May after all. And he said, damn, that sucked. But he said, when are you going to be out there next? I said, well, I'm going to try to get out there around maybe October or November. And he said, well, hey, anytime you're around, just give me a call. We'll organize a meetup and stuff. And I'll call John and Al. I'll let them know. So, still going to happen, guys. Still going to happen. Dude. Damn kid just flew right out in front of me. All right. We'll go upstairs. I'll let you say hi to Scooter. Hey, Dave. I'll let you all say hi to Scooter, and then I'm going to buzz off for the day. Oh. Never gonna happen. What's never gonna happen, Carly? Might end up reconnecting here in a second. That place is still a fucking mess. Damn shithead needs to pick his shit up. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it will. You guys. So, I'm going to show you guys to Scooter, and then I'll I'm gonna leave yous. Man, also, I really need to get something to eat. I'm starving. Yeah, that's what Andy and I do, Pixel. But the thing is, Andy and I, we have our own rooms, so it's not our responsibility to keep their area out there clean, or his area. It's our responsibility to pull up our part for our areas. Oh, well, the thing is, Carly, my friend is best friends with Al, so he knows him very well. Hi, Scoots. Here he is, guys. Here he is. Come here. There he is. Why are you shaking? You're so scared. Why are you so shaky? Oh. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you. I missed you too. Guys, this is what I live with constantly. Fortunately, but unfortunately, it's all going to end in October. Ugh. All right, guys. Well, I think that's a good place to stop for today. I will try to do a live drive tomorrow if I can. Depends on how I'm feeling. But hopefully I'll feel energetic enough to... Maybe not. That's his way of saying you're not going anywhere. You're staying here with me. Yep. Nope. No lies, Carly. No lies. Lantern, tame your girl. So, do you mind? Do you mind? He's like, no, not at all. Are you cold or something, pup? Because you're shivering. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks so much for driving around with me. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, unfortunately, he's not up for adoption, Pixel. Oh, that would be cool. Thing is, he is very hard to deal with on a leash. Because he'll see something and he's more powerful than he looks. Right, Scoots? Get up here. He's really strong, so... Are you making fun of my race, Carly? If you do, I don't care. I don't let that shit affect me at all. No, I usually am. I am pretty clean, but that area out there, that area is not my area. This here is my area. So as long as I don't have to deal with that mess, I'm fine being in here. No, Carly, I wasn't accusing you. I was just saying even if it was, I don't care. Because you know why? You know how so many people are like so offended at like if people make fun of their heritage or something? So many people get so upset about it, but I don't. And I know, and you know why? Because I'm proud of my heritage. People can say all they want about it, but it's not gonna bother me because I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of who I am, and I never let anybody destroy that. Oh, I used to, but I don't anymore because it's just uncalled for and it's quite inhumane. So, but all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take off. Be sure to like, subscribe, and light it all up. Follow Carly43, Mr. Lantern, Jen, Fangirl Kate, and who else? Sorry, guys, I see ADHD stuff right now. Pixel, like, subscribe to Pixel. Exhume Visions, check out his website. He's got a lot of incredible merchandise. ExhumeVisions.com. Subscribe to my friend Dave Strongbear19. Yo! Subscribe to Mama Bear 06. Subscribe to Yakvo, Going Nuts. Subscribe to Mr. Lanarin. That's right, y'all. He does a show every Thursday and Friday. Subscribe to Fearsman26. That's the main channel. Fears Vlogs. That's the second channel. And subscribe to... Who did I miss? Subscribe to Robbie, Pick Rob. Subscribe to who could forget my friend Hollywood Toys, Mike from Hollywood Toys. Subscribe to, did I say Pixel Protocol? I think I did. Who did I miss? Anyone? Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. But anyway, guys, like it up, subscribe it up, and I will see you guys. Oh, Punk Rock. Subscribe to Punk Rock. Anyone else that I missed, I'm sorry. I'm sure Fears will get it on his stream tonight. But subscribe to James. That's right. Farina Fan Tex, I think it is. I'm not too familiar with James' channels yet, so you'll have to familiarize me with his names. But anyway, guys, this is The Incredible Impression signing off. Incredible! Follow me, like me, but don't stalk me. No stalky. And I will see you guys later. This live, Drive Time Live, is over.